started.
Huh?
We started.
Oh. Hello, and welcome to Don't Say Cunt. Hi, I am by all accounts Dave Foley, and some would have you believe that the man sitting opposite me is Paul Greenberg.
Yes.
Am I correct in that?
Well, you're correct about
Am I
everything except man.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to make an assumption, but I did. I guess.
These days, you can't.
No, you can't make any assumptions anymore.
No, you have to be... You have to cover all your bases
Yes.
when you introduce people.
Yes. You have to have a whole litany of pronouns handy.
I have the pamphlet, so
Yep.
I know what to do.
Chrissy's just... What's going on? Chrissy's boobs are falling out.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all
But
right.
you know it's radio?
But you should
I don't want to distract you.
No,
They're
but
not
you
falling out. They're riding up.
You should let Paul know, because
Yeah.
I get to see them all the time. But,
Sure you do.
Yeah.
no, not as
Well, boy,
I don't know. I'm going to Palm Springs with her. I'm going to see those.
You'll see those
Yeah.
babies.
that would be
And,
Jackie Harris Greenberg.
Jackie
talking.
Harris Greenberg, and you may detect by the fact that she has the same last name as Paul, but a different middle name.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That you are distantly related.
Are you a genealogist?
I am. I work for one of them.
23andMe?
23andMe?
23andMe, and what's the other genealogy?
Ancestry.com?
Ancestor.com. I work for them.
Mm-hmm.
There's just two.
Do research.
Ancestry.
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 And I find your family.
Yeah. Yeah.
.com.
Yes.
The one
Yeah.
the one I started.
And you
Yeah.
may be related to a killer.com.
Yep. Yes. And my other company, Hide Your Family.
Here's your brother. Here's
Yeah.
your brother.com.
Yep. And underneath us as we speak, not underneath us, but
No, that's creepy.
playing underneath us.
Supporting
No, that
us.
underneath.
Supporting us.
Below us. In the
Still,
basement.
no,
No.
the
Don't say blow me.
I think
What?
the problem
Supporting
is
us.
below us,
Below me.
under us.
Blow me.
Playing music at a lower volume than our speakings.
Below me.
Eban Schletter on Blow Me.
Hello.
Ah. Yep.
And of course our producer
Yep.
and occasionally my wife, Chrissy Guerrero.
Twice.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
But always a producer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Producer once, wife twice.
Now, if you can tell that they're
And
married
this-
or related because of the middle name, having the same last name, how do we do that with us?
Well,
With
you're
us, if the key works,
and,
that's how I know.
Right.
If the key opens the door, we're still married.
Well, now
And-
if I
Oh, yeah.
reprogram it,
Yeah.
I
that's
would
the
say the neck tattoos are a giveaway.
problem. Yeah.
well, okay, yeah.
And this again is Don't Say Cunt, which is a show where we make the pledge, and we do pledge. We don't do it on mic. We do it before we start rolling.
Mm-hmm, we have a
We
pledge.
pledge.
We hold hands.
We read our pledge to not say cunt for 45 minutes, out of respect for the average American's aversion to the
Yes.
word cunt.
Because everybody should do some sort of civil service,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, if you can't do military service, you should
This
do
is the
in
next
some
best
other way
thing.
contribute.
This is the next best thing.
So what we do is we provide a 45-minute holiday
Mm-hmm.
from
Yes.
the word cunt for our American listeners.
A respite.
Yes.
Staycation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. And so loosen your belts.
Actually, unbutton my pants.
All right.
Mm.
All
I'll put on pants.
right.
Oh, good job.
Oh.
And relax.
Mhm.
Call your priest. Call your mortician if you want, because you should get to know. Because you're not gonna have much time
Mm.
near the end.
And let's just sit here and
Never get to know them.
listen to Eban Fuck the Knuckles.
Yep, that's, by the way, that's old. That's old timey showbiz talk for playing the piano.
I've been like that one.
Yep. So if
Knuckles.
maybe I don't know if there are any
Like
knuckle.
your knuckles fuck.
I don't know if there are any knuckle fuckers listening.
Fuckler.
That's hard to say, knuckle fucker.
Jeez, I love the way that guy
Listening
fucks
in.
Knuckles.
The knuckle fuckling.
You're quite a knuckle fucker.
Yep.
That's what I'm putting on my tax returns this year.
I didn't know you were also
Occupation?
an accountant. Wow.
Fucker.
Mm.
Knuckle fucker.
Knuckle fucker.
He's beautiful. He does it beautifully. That's the important thing.
I'm
a two-handed knuckle.
I've seen his card and he says he fucks Knuckles at birthdays and weddings.
Yeah. You know, I think it was Thelonious Monk who said, there are no wrong notes, but there are felonies.
Felonious.
Ah,
That's
what a
a
beautiful
good
night.
I only laughed at Thelonious. Still a great name. Yeah.
Well, it's,
How come we don't do more personality tests here?
I suppose we could, Paul.
Like
We
I think we could learn so much about each other.
All right, I have a test, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit!
First
I don't
question.
All right.
know.
Do you make?
Xenu.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait for the
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
wait for the what do you call that?
The intro
Kidman.
music.
The test fanfare.
Now it's a
And
very long
fanfare.
test, so we
right.
may only do a few questions.
Kirstie
Yeah.
Alley.
Maybe
All right.
maybe none of them. We'll see.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
See how the first one goes.
I think you'll like.
By
this.
the way, are we cursing ourselves right now by doing?
We could be sued.
Oh, I don't want to get sued.
No, we're not going to be sued.
All right.
This isn't the official test. It's on the internet. All right.
Oh,
Do
my
you
God.
make thoughtless remarks or accusations which later you regret? Yes.
yes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yes, we got a
yeah.
yes. All right. I'm going to go
yeah.
yes.
I won that
Never,
one. I won.
ever.
Well,
I won.
Who's keeping score?
I don't know, but I won that one.
Okay.
I was first buzzed in.
Maybe we should just do Jackie and then
Here's-
judge her personality
Yeah.
based on
Oh, okay. Let's do
Let's
that.
just do
All right.
Jackie.
When others are getting rattled, do you remain fairly composed? Fairly.
Eh.
Fairly is the key word.
Never fair. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Angry.
All right. Here we go. Do you browse through railway
Bras.
timetables?
Yes, bra.
Okay.
Yeah, bra.
Yes.
Look, I don't think you're waiting for the questions.
No, I think you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Do not
All right.
buzz. Do not buzz in until the question is complete.
Yeah. Could you guys
Okay.
moderate this?
it's like we're
please?
doing half-wits.
When asked to make a decision, would you be swayed by your like or dislike of the personality involved?
Oh, yeah, Swade.
Swayed. Okay. Do you Number 5. Do you intend 2 or less children in your family, even though your health and income will permit more?
Wait, do I
Oh.
intend?
Do you intend to
Yeah.
have?
Do you only
No,
want
not
my
2 or
egg
no,
less?
dead.
I'm sorry, it doesn't say intend to have. It just do you
Do you
intend?
intend
You
2 or
intend.
less children in your family?
I intend no children because both my vagina and my eggs are all dead.
So is that a
You
yes
don't-
or a no?
Yeah, there's actually a box for that. She just checked
Oh,
it.
let me
Dead
check
vagina.
that one.
Dead.
But you
Okay.
are. But
Dead
that
uterus?
doesn't cancel out the child you have.
This one is important.
Oh my God.
Do you
Right.
get occasional twitches of your muscles when there is no logical reason for it?
Holy
Uh-huh.
shit.
Uh-huh.
Is this a Parkinson's test?
This is.
Just answer the question, miss.
What do I get?
You get. You
Don't
Do you get occasional twitches of your muscles when there's no
She's got
logical
crazy
legs.
reason?
You've got crazy
Oh,
legs.
I got crazy
No.
leg syndrome.
Oh, I just went
You're
no.
restless leg.
Wait, I'm going to go back. Okay, so I'm going to go
back.
yes.
Fix that one. Yes.
Okay, all right.
I have restless.
Would you prefer to be in a position
about
where you did
Jackie.
not have the responsibilities of making decisions?
No.
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 Fuck you.
All right, fuck you.
No.
Are your
I
actions
say no.
considered unpredictable by other people?
I predict
No.
everything
Oh,
she
yeah.
does.
No.
Can you really answer that one though?
Huh?
I mean, if this is about
This
other
is
people,
about other
Unpredictable.
people.
I'd say
Well,
yes.
Pass. Pass.
Her reactions
Pass.
are unpredictable.
Pass.
Mm.
Pass. I don't know what other.
Do you consider more money should be spent on Social Security?
What?
Do you consider
I don't know.
Wow,
I'm
that-
Canadian.
more money should be
I
spent
don't know what
on
Social
Social
Security
Security?
Left
I'm
field.
Canadian. Pass.
What does it have
Pass.
to do with your personality?
Pass.
All right.
No, they're asking me
This is
about
as
Social
far as
Last
we'll go
question.
today. This is
The
as far as
last
we'll go
question.
today.
What?
Do other people interest you very much?
What? No, I only
No.
care about me.
All right. I think you
Well,
passed.
I don't think that's how it works. So
What?
I think it's
I
a pass or
passed.
fail.
Oh,
Oh,
Chris,
that's
that
a
next
pass.
question's hilarious.
It's-
Okay.
yeah.
All right. One more.
One more.
One more.
I'm seeing it over her shoulder, and
One
that
more.
next question is just like.
But I have a
what?
feeling like as we went on, these would keep happening.
Read
Yeah.
this question.
Okay,
This
here
is
we
a good
go.
one.
Here it is. Is your voice monotonous rather than varied in pitch? No, let me ask that again. Is your voice monotonous rather than varied in pitch?
Is this an autism test?
It's
No,
Asperger. It's the secret.
Jackie, I don't think
It's
you're supposed to be asking questions.
No.
No, I think it's Asperger's test.
All
I have
right,
Parkinson's
so
and Asperger's.
You passed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You passed.
Okay.
You have a
You know,
personality.
I
I
was,
have a personality.
Yeah,
I was going to suggest
But you would-
making up questions.
you would
but
benefit from.
Mhm.
You want to make up questions?
Dianetic?
Okay.
Have you ever? I'll ask some questions. I'll
All right,
ask a
I'll-
question.
This is for Dave.
all right, and
Okay,
I'll
Dave.
answer.
Have you ever not eaten an apple?
Have I ever not eaten an apple? Yes, once.
Okay, let me just record the answer.
All right. You get. What, you're marking it on a tablet.
Yeah, I'm marking it down.
Why are you you're marking it on a slate?
Okay,
Carving it into it.
I know. I don't think it's a very scientific study if you're
Okay.
using a slate.
why lemons?
Oh.
Why?
Because limes don't commit.
Oh, Lemon. His wife's name is Lemon. Middle name.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. I can't
no,
think
this
of
isn't
anything.
working out at
No,
all.
I can't make up those questions because you can't beat those questions we
No.
just heard.
No.
Have you ever had friends in a cult? I have.
Yes.
Which cult was it?
I have.
I had a friend who was in a cult called the Brotherhood in Toronto.
What kind of cult
Yeah.
was it?
And it was a cult. Well, he got into it. They stockpiled guns was one of the things they did, but he got into it
In Canada?
through guitar lessons. Yep, this is when I was in high school. He went to these guitar lessons in like this church basement kind of place, and
That's how they
because he
recruit
wanted to
people?
learn how to play Neil Young songs.
It's one
So he
cup,
went in
yeah.
to learn how to play Neil Young songs, and then they indoctrinated him to the cult. And then by the time we knew he was into it. If you asked him about it, like I was on the bus with him, and I said, "Now your cult, does this make what you told me about doesn't really make sense?" And he would go, "Oh, really?"
Fall asleep?
He would, yeah. His head would go down.
It was a narcoleptic.
He
cult.
would go, yeah, and he would go into like a sleep trance, and he wouldn't respond.
I was waiting. Did they train them?
Yeah.
Is that how they shut down?
That is the
Yeah.
craziest thing I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
and so eventually we would just challenge him on stuff and steal his money.
Okay, first of all, that's this.
And Paul,
What?
uh,
I'm
Thanks.
not in a cult.
Okay.
Is that what you're going to say?
yeah, but so here's the thing: is I still to this day kind of blame Neil Young.
Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah.
obviously he started it.
Yep.
God.
I mean, those eyes. Those
I know.
eyes.
He's terrifying.
He's got cult eyes.
He's
I
terrifying.
bet you he's
Yeah.
mean. I bet you he's mean.
I-
Scary.
You mean in bed?
Mm.
I bet. Mhm.
I joined
Barrel.
a cult once.
Barrel.
I joined a cult in the church basement once that offered knuckle fucking. No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I joined a church basement cult that
Oh, it's
involved
improvising skill.
where they made you eat chili.
What?
They made you the chili and with bread with butter,
And
and then there
Wait
was
a second.
ice cream after.
Wait, that was my
And,
family.
and then they gave out awards
I think-
for the best, for most goals in the season.
that's called a hockey team,
what?
Dave.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah, I played hockey.
You played hockey.
I played hockey.
There was a place
Yeah, I
in
really enjoyed
Toronto
it.
that had free dinner. Do you remember? There was like
Free
a,
dinner?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Hare-
the
Hare Krishna, yeah.
the Hare
It was-
Krishna temple.
But it
And
was
I
mostly
remember-
soup.
You
I
could go
tried.
there
Was
and
it
get
soup?
food.
Did you go?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
soup.
Yeah.
But if you were hungry, you could go there and
Yeah.
get a
Yeah,
meal.
but I remember thinking.
Hare
oh,
Krishnas
that'd
in
be-
the
I
in
thought it was
the
like Indian
70s and
food.
80s were much more popular than they are
Yeah.
now.
What are you doing?
I'm Facebooking live.
Oh, you are. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Say hi.
But we're YouTubing too.
Well, yeah, but that's later. This is
Yeah,
just,
but this is
just a
that-
taste.
I thought you were afraid of live.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of nothing.
Yeah, well,
not.
I'm not afraid of
Because we
nothing.
could be YouTubing
Saying it again
live.
so that I'm on
Street-
camera.
Street
Yeah.
smart.
Right. No, I'm
that
not.
one.
I am afraid of YouTubing live.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
that's-
I think I had a cousin who was
Right.
in a cult who disappeared
you.
for a while.
You
Yeah.
think it was your cousin, or you think they were in the cult?
I think maybe I was in the cult and everybody else disappeared.
Oh my! Oh.
But they were a cousin, I think, here in LA, and they just disappeared for years.
Yeah.
And they were in some sort of religious cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's it. It wasn't that exciting.
No.
I had a cousin who was a Jew for Jesus for a while.
Oh, they were the best Jews.
Yes. Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah,
They
'cause-
figured it out.
Yeah, because they love Jesus. 'Cause,
Right.
You know,
Because he's the
which
best.
is because Jesus is super cool.
He's the best.
Yeah. And he's got a great voice.
Oh.
Oh, he hits those high
Very
notes.
handsome.
I was going to say like an angel,
Yeah.
but that would kind of make sense.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I would hope.
he seems like someone who knows a lot of angels.
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tuned out. What happened?
We were talking about religion.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. We're,
Because
luck-
sometimes we get into theology here.
we're lucky this show doesn't have a mailing address. Because
Yeah.
we'd be getting some mail.
Yeah.
Ad.
Ad. Okay. Well, look, everybody, you know how this works. You just keep listening to your device, whatever device it is, your pelvic mesh, 'cause that's a
Oh.
device.
Ow.
I
Hey, can
sued
you
over
get-
that. I sued
know.
over that one.
Because
Why
if
don't
you
I
start
get
if
to
you
do
start
that?
receiving podcasts on your pelvic mesh, then there's something wrong with it. You
I-
have it removed
You should
immediately.
sue them.
If
Yeah.
I had to get
Feeling
my
ill.
pelvic mesh
Yeah.
removed.
And you
Yeah.
need a pill.
Yeah.
Here's the pill for you.
Yeah, you should just put a lot of asbestos in your vagina.
Yeah, way safer.
Yeah. And now here's an ad for a thing or a service that you may require. That would be good.
That would be smart.
Yeah. Although.
Buddhism, those people are fucked.
Yeah. I think that's going to last.
Ugh. Buddhism. Ugh.
can
Is
barely
that the
hear
Buddhism
Evan.
theme?
Why?
Evan, I can
Why
barely
is
hear him.
Buddha? Why is Buddha in every Chinese restaurant? Have you noticed? Remember, like in Toronto, do you remember that? There was always
There's
a
always a
giant
Buddha
statue.
statue.
Is it not a?
I don't know.
Depends.
Yeah.
I used to
Follow
think
Buddha.
Chinese.
when I was a
Follow
kid, I
Buddha.
used to think it was just the mascot for the restaurant.
Yeah. Now, is Buddhism illegal in China now? I
I
mean,
don't know.
were they ever Buddhist Chinese?
I don't.
Well, why
I don't
else
know.
would
You're
it be in a
asking.
Chinese restaurant?
I'm a historian,
What
but
about
I'm
Lucky
not.
Cat?
I'm a very bad.
What
one.
religion is Lucky Cat?
That's Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucky Cat, by the way, left I think is money, and right is health. That's what the paw means when
Mhm.
Yeah.
when the paw is up
Oh.
on a Lucky Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's something in the middle, don't buy that Lucky Cat.
Lucky Cat, I don't think, is it
What are you talking about?
Chinese? I think it's Chinese.
That's Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Not
Oh, you're
Japanese.
right.
Cat's
Yeah.
Chinese. Well, you
Maybe
see them
that's-
in Chinatown anyway.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It's Chinese.
That's where you
Yeah.
mostly see them.
You're
So,
right.
Paul, basically, you're just making up things
Yeah.
about other places.
You're basically just
Isn't
admitting
that
that,
what it-
all
that's-
Asians,
guys-
are the same to you.
Yeah.
Guys,
Is that what we've come
I'm
to?
like the only one here who's
Yeah.
been to Asia.
Oh.
That's true.
Well, that is true.
You've been to
So you're
Japan.
the
I've
expert.
been to Japan.
I think you were confused because Hello Kitty is Japanese. So maybe you were just
Oh,
confused.
you know
Yeah.
what? Hey, here's so you're accusing the Japanese of stealing Hello Kitty from Lucky Cat.
I made no accusation.
I don't know. You connect.
Sounded
the
like
cats.
it really sounded like an accusation.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe.
I don't want to be here when the Japanese come calling. Oh, I will be, won't I? Oh, we live
guys.
together.
Yep.
Oh, this is going horribly. This might be the worst one yet.
Might
I don't
be.
know.
I think it's
Oh,
interesting.
it's confusing.
Let's dissect it.
Oh. You know
What's
what?
Oh,
happening?
yeah, that's always good.
You know what? I blame the DMV.
Because your child
Because
got his
Our-
license today.
Yeah,
No, not
we,
our
we
license
spent the
yet.
day.
Permit.
We spent the day at the DMV.
We did. We spent a long time at the DMV.
See, I don't see why
Would
people
you be
are so
surprised?
against that. It sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how long it takes there.
I haven't heard that. Is
Even
that
with
true?
an appointment.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to the DNV and I was there forever, and
Oh,
then
yeah, don't make that
I got
mistake.
nothing.
Is that
No.
the demilitarized zone? Oh, that's the DMZ.
DMZ.
Militarized.
I've
You went
speaking
there,
of Asia,
too.
I was
TMZ?
at the demilitarized zone kind of
DMZ.
in Korea.
In Korea.
Yeah, I was there.
You were in Korea.
I was in Korea.
Yeah.
and I went to the fake version of the DMV.
The tourist
The
DMZ.
fake
DMZ.
DMZ.
The tourist
DMZ.
DMZ.
I went to the tourist
What
DMZ,
makes
which
it
is
fake?
it's a complete copy of the real one
Oh.
that everyone can go take pictures at.
But what is
And
there
not
to
get
see
killed?
at the DMZ? Isn't it just an empty?
It's a couple of buildings and a cement line across
Yeah.
the ground.
What about at the TMZ? What do you see?
Just mainly celebrities getting out of cars.
Yes.
Now TMZ, isn't that the thing where you get problems with your jaw?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's TM.
Yeah, your jaw locks up.
TMJ.
Yeah.
The TMJ.
No,
I love that show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those people are good journalists.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
TMJ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That lawyer guy. We have a lawyer guy.
You do.
Yeah.
We do. We have our own lawyer.
I used to have a.
He
TJ.
doesn't bring us any gossip.
So what's TJ Hooker?
TJ Hooker. William Shatner's best work.
Also known as BJ and the Bear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Wow, that's a
Smokey
reference.
and the Bandit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's that.
All roads.
Partridge Family.
lead
I
back
guess we'll
to-
just name old shows.
No, BJ's.
Yeah.
No, they have to be connecting. BJ.
Hmm.
Is
An
that
hour back
this
at
game
BJ.
works?
What were you going to ask Evan about being a lawyer?
I wasn't. Jackie brought it up. Why are you
I
throwing
brought
it
up
at
that
me?
we have a lawyer.
We do.
have a
But
lawyer.
he doesn't
Have-
bring us any gossip.
Yeah, but I like saying
Because it's
that.
all
like on
privileged
TMZ.
information.
I'll ask my lawyer.
I have all the
Now-
best gossip,
Now-
but
Yeah.
I can't tell anybody.
As-
Well,
because
can we
it's
sue
privilege.
you for that?
Eben, as a lawyer, Alan Dershowitz recently wrote a column, an opinion piece, where he argues that the age of consent should be lowered.
But my legal opinion is that guy is an asshole.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Did he write that after
Not just for
it
that.
came out that he was part of the whole?
Well, this is
Child.
this is all. Yeah, he's all in prep for the whole Epstein thing.
What age
well,
does he say?
But he
16?
just said it's ridiculous if that
That
a girl can
11-year-old?
choose, a 16-year-old can choose to have an abortion, but can't choose to have sex. what he didn't understand is that actually a 16-year-old can choose to have sex, but a 45-year-old can't choose to have sex with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he didn't seem to understand what the age of consent
I don't think he understands
how
the
it
law.
works.
Maybe
yeah.
he doesn't
You would
understand
think
the
he would know
That
that.
yes, two 16-year-olds having sex is not a crime.
I really
No, because
want
that's a
it.
32-year-old.
Yeah, you're right. and
That's
and-
the exact logic.
yeah, and three
Sorry,
16-year-olds.
Oh my God, that's that's a senior citizen.
That's an old person.
Yeah,
That wouldn't even work.
yeah. But he was
I'm so
arguing.
impressed that I could add that quickly.
Yeah,
Well, you didn't actually come up with a number.
I said 32.
that is a number.
That's-
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
That's
3
two.
16-year-olds.
Oh
You
no,
didn't do
3
the
16.
three.
No,
Yeah,
That,
he didn't go that far.
I'll be at that
there's
all
no
day.
there's no point because that's never
That'll
happened.
take, yeah.
36.
yes.
Every
Not
16-year-old
a
dreams about it, but no,
46.
it's never happened.
No, never.
Yeah.
I don't know. These kids are crazy.
Kids are crazy
now.
today, right, guys?
They're all into.
They watch, they get
Yeah.
it all from the internet.
Yeah.
You watch that Euphoria show? That's
Haven't watched it. What's it about?
pretty extreme.
Is
What's
it?
How extreme? What happens?
Like lots of drugs and sex.
And,
crazy.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the extreme part?
It's so extreme.
Uh huh.
All the sexy
And are
drugs.
they
Wow.
children doing
Yeah.
this? They're
That is a-
teenagers.
Yeah.
That is a really terrible review
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
show.
There's a show Euphoria.
But it's a great Ian Drury song.
Is there?
Yeah,
Sing
sex
it.
and drugs and rock and roll.
Eben,
That's all
see,
I can do.
Eben, did we just get sued because Dave sang that?
No, you're allowed
commenting on
to.
it and using it for commentary purposes.
Oh,
And to
good.
be fair, I didn't really sing it, but then again, either did Ian Drury.
right.
Well, true.
Eben, do you have any opinion that Old Town Road is now the #1 song in the history of the world of all time?
I don't mind it.
I like the song too a
Paul's
lot.
obsessed with
I
it.
do. I like it.
Paul also
But
wants
it's-
everyone to
it-
know
for
he
the-
called it.
It spent #1 longer than any other song in
He
history.
called it on the day
Wow.
it came out.
Really?
Said this
Yeah.
is a great song.
I haven't followed closely enough to know that.
I don't know,
Center.
Foster.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Dream Center.
When did Foster get here?
Foster's here, everyone.
Once upon a time, alcoholism
Wow.
was funny.
This is.
It's not now?
Aw.
No,
No, not funny anymore.
no, it's sad.
I heard that Foster Brooks never really had a drink, and then I heard he did.
I heard
You know
the
what?
same thing about
Dean
about
Martin.
Dean Martin.
Uh-huh.
Well, I heard that he pretended to be drinking
Right.
whiskey a lot of the time, especially
Yeah.
towards the end.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But then I've also heard he
was
also
drunk.
drank-
He was
He
drunk
was
pretty
a
lot.
raging alcoholic.
He was a
That's
raging
what I heard.
alcoholic.
Right.
Yeah.
Until he did
And
the
drove
day he
around
died.
Hollywood drunk
Right.
a lot in his big
Yeah.
convertible
Right.
Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's probably not
Good old days, right?
Good old days when you could do that. You could drive
Yeah.
around
And
drunk in
Just
your
drive
Cadillac.
around and.
Move
Like
so
the-
Drive around, man.
Way back in the 90s, it was very popular.
That's right. Your heyday.
Yep. You know what? But, I'd say until Uber came to town, drunk driving in LA was a huge
Success.
successful pastime.
Yep.
Everyone I knew drove drunk. I didn't. I was one of the few. I was one of the few people in LA who knew that there were taxis.
Right. What you were good at was walking drunk.
Yes.
Actually, wasn't good at it.
Yep. And talking.
Talking drunk.
Yeah. You got the Popeye.
Mm-hmm.
You- That's how you knew.
What's a
That's how you
Popeye?
really
Like Popeye?
You got
yeah,
gi-
you would get the Popeye.
you got giant
He would
arms?
start talking to you like very adamantly like this.
Oh.
The one eye squinting.
Well,
Did he have enormous arms?
yeah. Yep.
And a can of spinach.
Yeah.
Can of-
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Well, and I'd save everyone from Bluto. But now,
Fucking
what?
hate Bluto.
But do I get any gratitude now?
No. You saved us from
All
Pluto
those
and no one
years.
and no one
Nobody
said
I'm saving
anything.
it from Bluto, and now all I get is, "Oh, you were pathetic drunk." No, thank you, super drunk.
You were not a pathetic drunk. You were really good at it.
I was.
You were great at
skillful.
You were great at disseminating information.
I was the Nureyev of
Of-
alcoholism.
You were very light on your toes.
Yep.
hmm It's true.
And I could leap 20 feet.
Tell you. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
And my codpiece was gorgeous.
That was great. It was solid gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? Again?
Add
Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
Well, look, you've stuck it out this long.
have
And
they?
so you got no one
Not
to blame.
necessarily.
You got nobody to blame but yourselves, because we're going to run another ad. Maybe. It depends on where you are and who you are.
Bet
Depends
it's
on your
spinach.
habits.
Spinach.
All right.
We got a little intro music
Oh,
to
there
that
you
one.
go. That was ironically
nice.
it was for a
Out.
fried chicken company that wasn't Popeyes.
Wow. That was a long way to go.
I know. Oh, well.
Wow.
That's all right.
I didn't think you
That's
made that
assuming.
kind of joke.
That's
No, I
assuming.
didn't mean to.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, Dave. It's okay.
This isn't-
Dave, I want you to look at me right now.
I
Dave,
can't make eye
I
contact.
need you.
I cannot
Dave,
make eye contact.
Lift your eyes.
I don't
God.
Dave,
want to
lift
look.
your eyes.
Dave
No.
went into a
Hey,
funk. He's in a
Dave.
funk again.
Dave, it happens.
What do you want?
Dave's in a
It
funk.
happens.
Yeah, well.
Can we
yeah,
get Dave out of
but
a funk?
You know
please?
what?
I'm going to get him on a funk.
But I get, you know,
Can we take a photo of Dave in a funk?
I thought I was in.
Because-
I thought this was a safe space.
You know
I
what?
thought we were in a
You
Well,
know
safe
what,
from the
Dave?
word, it's
Dave-
safe from the word. It's
Dave-
not
I'm
safe
not, but
from mistakes.
Dave,
I
we
got-
thought
I
it was
got
a safe
attacked.
place
I
to-
got attacked.
Yeah, but
I
no,
got-
you
Dave-
didn't get attacked.
There was a pylon.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
No, that was a pylon of support.
You mean like the?
I don't.
You
That's
mean
not
like?
how it felt.
Do you mean like
No, I know.
an orange cone?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and I had to go around it.
like a pylon.
I wanted to park, but there was a pylon there. Spiritually speaking.
It was,
There was something
that is a
blocking
weird
him.
thing. There was a pylon.
There's a pylon of people and a pylon of orange cone. It was the pylon of orange cone that made him feel like he was blocked and couldn't get out.
It was really upsetting
was
watching
wrong.
you take a dive
It
like
was
that.
It was wrong of Paul. It was wrong of Paul.
I feel like I'm
Attack.
somehow responsible. even
You
though I'm
are.
not.
You are.
Mm.
Down hard on him. Everybody.
Maybe I
else is.
do have empathy.
It'll pass.
No, it passed.
Yep.
I'm thinking about me
Quick,
again.
show Paul a homeless person.
He's funny.
Nothing. Well, nothing.
He's funny looking and smells funny.
Roll up the window.
That's Jackie.
I'm gonna push him into the road.
My God, drive quickly.
One time when we went to see Rent.
Rent? The wonderful play Rent?
Yeah,
Yes.
which I'd never have to see again.
Oh, I saw that live TV version of it. That'll do me for 100 years.
We went to it, and then there was an after party, and we went downtown,
Uh-huh.
and we were literally discussing the horrible state of homelessness in LA. And as we were pulling into the garage, Jackie's window was down, and a homeless person came up, started walking towards, and she was like, "Oh, it's just terrible. What? Do up your window before you ask for money."
Sorry, Jesus.
It's
You're not like that now.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
Jesus.
No.
No, I am.
She was
I
afraid.
am. Well, I had trauma.
You did have trauma.
I had my vagina grabbed in Amsterdam
Oh,
by a homeless person.
Really?
For,
And you thought
for the
that might-
last
and
time
you-
I had a home.
And so you thought somebody had followed you from Amsterdam to
Uh-huh,
grab your
yeah.
vagina again?
Looked just like him.
And was now downtown
but
in
the
Los
interesting
Angeles.
thing is he grabbed my vagina
That guy
back, but it
really
was,
wanted to
Yeah.
grab
but he
her
grabbed
vagina.
it backwards.
Vagina drag.
He grabbed my
What do you
vagina
mean?
backwards.
What do you mean backwards?
Well, I was standing facing the street, and then he came up behind me and lowered his arm below my skirt and went up and pulled the front, like where my pubis is,
So-
and yanked me towards him.
So your concern is with his technique?
yeah, it was a full body pull.
Well, that was, yeah.
It was my
Do you
So
know
he
how,
did it wrong.
You know
all
how
of it.
rich that homeless guy had to be to go all the way to Amsterdam?
From Amsterdam and
I
then
think he
and
was
then
Dutch.
then come all the way to LA.
That's commitment.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. I
Right.
get it.
Yeah. And he actually trained his hand to be like a bloodhound.
Right.
So it was come on, pussy hand. Go find her. Go find her, pussy hand.
Oh, that's that word. I could say the other word, no problem.
I
but
hate
that
hand,
word
too.
Yeah.
Hand. I don't like it. Fingers,
Yep.
Yep.
digits,
Fingers
Yeah.
is the most disgusting word.
Yep.
thumb.
Fingers.
Knuck-
Finger.
fuck-
Oh,
fuck
terrible
the
word.
knuckles.
Finger.
Fuck the
Finger.
knuckles.
Yeah. That's a lovely word. I love that. That's like
Knuckles.
poetry.
Fuckles.
That's like
That's a terrible clown.
yeah.
Fuckles the
Fuckles the
clown.
clown.
Yeah, as opposed to all other clowns.
Have you ever done any clown work?
That
Me?
was
Oh
no.
yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Actually, can I
course I
rephrase
did.
that? Have you ever done any clown work that was actually any good?
Puddles is the only good clown on earth.
That's right.
Yeah, Puddles is
That's
beautiful.
it.
We love Puddles.
That's it, clowns.
Sign sealed.
Hey,
delivered.
other clowns. Puddles has it. He's got it covered.
Puddles is great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Puddles,
Mhm.
Puddles pity party, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Puddles
Rest-
bounced me on his knee once, and it was really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
it was. I have a photo of you guys.
Yeah, he bounced me. Boing,
Rest of-
boing, boing.
But the rest of the clowns can just go fuck themselves. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Dave
know what?
really doesn't like
Oh,
Puddles.
Jesus.
Really doesn't like
Hey, Cirque du Soleil, fuck off.
Oh, I love
With your
Cirque du
clowns.
Soleil.
That's why Dave and Paul are friends.
I really, really like clowns, and I think they're so funny.
Oh,
They're just so hilarious the way they do stuff.
And yeah, and you know, yeah.
Like,
It's too bad
if
Rent
I'm
didn't
thinking,
They
how am I
get into the craziest situations.
I got this whole crowd in front of me.
Yeah.
But how do I make them laugh? I know. I put terrifying makeup on and pretend to throw water on a midget.
But then
But it's just
turns out
confetti.
it's
That is
confetti.
funny.
Confetti.
It's
That
just
is
confetti. Yeah.
Guess you're right. I got
Yeah.
it backwards.
Sure.
Well,
When the
it's
Harlem
funny
Globetrotters do it.
unless you're the midget. Okay, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul.
Paul's a little
Were you
sensitive.
recounting a?
I thought water was going to come out of the bucket and it was confetti and it freaked me out.
Weren't you relieved?
Yeah. No, because he was on
No.
fire.
I thought, what is that?
The other clown had set him on fire,
I wanted the water.
and he
I got
needed
it.
water to put him out.
And
but
I
they
was
threw-
prepared for that to be water.
and the
But then the
confetti,
confetti
burst
set
into
on
flame.
fire, too.
The confetti just
Oh.
looks like a cloud of fire.
It was a
Much
cloud
fire.
of tiny little fires.
yeah.
But one bad clown experience, Paul, shouldn't dissuade you from all clowns.
Yeah,
You
but what
know.
about all bad clowners? Can they dissuade you from all all clowns? Clowns.
I remember being a child at Barnum and Bailey being taken to the big circus
Yeah.
here in LA, as a matter
Yeah.
of fact.
that like
and
being-
we had
is that
really
like being
Make
good.
it sound like
sent
you were
to the
like
farm?
you
I
were
was
given
tiny.
to them.
I was tiny,
Yeah.
and a clown, and I hated them so much.
Yeah.
And a clown came
Everyone
right in
did.
front of me and did this box. You know how you do the 3 boxes and you do this juggling thing
That's
with
the,
the box.
cigar box juggling
Cigar box.
invented by a great comedian.
So he did it in front of me, and then he took the boxes away, and the middle box was attached to his belt. It wasn't. It was floating.
Was
and I
it-
went like
Lie.
this. I went, ha ha ha! Oh no! I laughed.
Wait, what was it attached to?
His belt.
Like a dick in a box?
No, not like.
No,
Wouldn't that be a dick in a box? if it's-
no.
But your belt's down there. How big
No,
is the
if
box?
you didn't say
No.
a dick in a box is a hole in a box with your dick in it.
Yeah,
But wouldn't it look
there's
like
a
dick
lot
in
more
a
to be
box?
done
But
for
wouldn't it?
there to be a dick in the
But if
box.
you're
Well, can I just say everything isn't a dick in a box?
But wait, if a guy has a belt,
That's what you won't open anything at Christmas.
But, all the presents are still sitting there.
Yeah, Donovan, stay away from those boxes. They're full of dicks.
There's dicks in those boxes.
They're. Oh my God! It's dick in the box.
Donovan, don't! You just keep throwing them into the fire.
Ah.
Everything goes into the fire.
Yeah.
how big was the box on his belt?
Why? Because it makes a difference.
Yes, because if it's a big box, it could fit a dick.
What if- yeah.
If it's here,
It could be like a ring box if he has a micro dick. People do have micro dicks, you know.
It's true. It was a micro dick. That's scarier.
I know. Why does oh the micro dick?
I don't like surprises.
I'm glad I don't have one of those. I tell you.
I don't want to. I don't want
In
a
a
trick.
box?
I don't want
micro
a
dick.
micro
a
dick.
trick box. I don't want a trick box.
You don't want a dick, but
God.
but what about in a
I don't wanna-
what about in a tub of popcorn?
I don't want another micro dick.
Aw, see,
Well, there you
see
go.
that now.
That's
that,
just a nice surprise at the end of the popcorn.
that
It's
means
like
my,
Cracker Jack.
That means
Yeah.
my popcorn was on a wiener.
You ordered that.
I
I,
don't
heard.
like-
I'm sorry, but I heard you order that.
I did.
I heard you order it from the guy.
Popcorn on wiener
I will have. Do you want butter? I will have popcorn on wiener, please.
Yeah.
in a big surprise
Yeah.
box.
Yeah. Yeah. Pop.
I'll have. I will have milk duds. I'll have a Coke, and I'll have popcorn on a wiener.
Popcorn on
And-
wiener.
and
And,
just, Paul, you're spilling the popcorn. You're spilling. Wait till I sit down.
Paul did spell the popcorn when we went to the
Oh.
Quentin
Well, because
Tarantino movie.
well, it's because when it's on your dick.
I wish.
That's right, because it fell off my dick.
That's the same sound Lucy used to make when people would put a dick in her popcorn.
By the way, it's called a Lucy.
That's called Lucy.
I think
Yeah.
we broke Jackie. We broke her.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
You know, things started out badly, but I think we really rallied near in the last 5 minutes.
God, we saved it, guys.
We did.
Drama.
Oh, God, we still got 5 minutes to go. We can lose
Oh my
it.
God, we haven't saved it yet.
Like an eel.
Dear listener.
Like an eel.
Eel.
What?
eel.
Oh, no, if there
Like
was
an
eel in
eel.
that
Yes,
popcorn,
guy.
I-
Yes, guys,
I would
like an eel.
complain.
Like an eel in a box.
No, eels.
No, that's something different.
Eels are, that's gross.
That would be enormous.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing. A wiener and an eel are the same thing.
very different.
They are not the same.
They are. They're the same thing if they're in
A
the
pe-
water and they brush up next to you. Like, is it?
Okay, first of all,
Where do you go swimming?
does
first of all,
happen?
I enjoyed that vacation.
And I have, look, I
Wiener Bay.
there are things I don't know about Paul. I'm going to admit that right now.
Uh-huh.
But I do know eels have rows of sharp teeth. Sharp teeth. And they have like an elongated snout.
And they're slimy and black.
Is that what you
And
think?
they have eyes.
Is that what you think a dick
And
is
they
about?
have
Shiny. And they're
Yes.
shiny.
See, she thinks
Right?
that's what a dick is.
Yeah, slimy.
Then so did you think to have a baby you have to go swimming in eel-infested waters?
Well, don't you?
No.
Oh,
You don't?
No.
no.
So that vacation was for nothing.
Yeah.
Were you afraid of electric eels when you were a kid?
Nope,
No, 'cause
not at all.
I lived in Canada.
Yeah. I was afraid of leeches.
I lived in Canada. I was afraid of leeches.
Well, where were you going to find an electric
Ugh.
eel in Canada?
I don't know. I just was afraid of them.
I was afraid of leeches after seeing Stand By
People
Me.
were afraid of,
Oh, yeah, that was
sharks
scary.
and
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
leeches?
Leeches, yeah. Stand
I
By
was-
Me.
Oh.
Remember the whole scene?
I was afraid of death after Stand By Me.
I used to like leeches when you get
I was-
one and
oh.
it would be on you, and then you pour salt on it.
What? Oh.
I was afraid of narration after Stand By Me.
and pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, God. What if somebody starts narrating?
I was
in
actually
life?
afraid of Rob Reiner
Rating.
movies after Stand By
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I was afraid of dead bodies.
Mm.
But you still wanted to see one.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Like, for example, if I told you I knew where there was one right now, you'd want
I'd
to see
totally
it, right?
go.
and
Okay.
Oh.
Where is one?
okay, Evan, do some Stand By Me music while we walk down the train tracks.
I've never seen it, so I don't know what
You've
that
never seen that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just do what you
Yeah.
think it would be.
Oh,
Wow.
Any Rob Reiner movie.
Dave, why are we all the way out here? Where are we going?
show you something special.
Okay.
What is it?
Wow.
Special.
guys, am I River Phoenix?
Huh?
Mm,
Am I River Phoenix?
mm.
I'm not, am I? I'm the fat
No.
kid.
Was he in the River Phoenix?
Yeah, but the fat
Yes.
kid.
That was
grew
Jerry
up to
O'Connell
be,
was
Jerry
the fat
hot.
kid.
O'Connell, that's
Yeah,
right.
He grew up to be hot, so.
Remember, he was the fat
Well,
kid.
Yeah, and have a hot wife.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
well.
got a really hot wife.
Super
Yeah.
hot
I mean,
wife.
I guess Jerry's hot, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, he's cute.
He's tall. He's got,
Yeah,
he's-
but his wife.
he's got
come on.
abs.
Wife is hot.
Dave
Wife's
sounds really
hot.
jealous.
well, you know,
He
he's,
is.
I, you know.
Very jealous.
I guess
Dave,
Jerry's all right.
Dave, you also have abs.
Well, yeah, but they're inside underneath layers of fat.
You have a hot wife.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
Rebecca Romaine hot. Come on.
Well, you're short,
No.
but
Yeah, you
That's
didn't
it?
say it
That's
so
all you got?
angrily.
Other than
Rebecca's
that.
not
Wow.
short.
no, she's 8 feet
Definitely
tall.
not short.
Yeah, she's really tall,
Yeah.
Rebecca Romaine.
You could
Lettuce.
stack two of me up.
I'm
and
tall today.
I might
Yeah.
be as
Look at,
tall
I'm
as her.
tall today.
Yeah,
tall.
you got your Frankenstein shoes
Yeah.
on.
I was just working with Jerry.
Jerry
in
O'Connell.
North Bay, Ontario.
Oh, yes,
Yep.
on that show.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did. I had a lovely time.
Was it fun traveling up to North Bay?
It was. I took the plane from Toronto
jeez.
Oh, that's
to North
what
Bay.
classy,
I didn't even know there was a
classy
plane.
people do that.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a plane. We
I
did.
used to
Beth
go,
comes to town. We
I used
drove
to go down to North Bay on the way to
from
Rwanda.
from where?
Rwanda.
Run around.
Rwanda.
Rwanda?
Hmm?
Like run around it.
Rwanda.
Yeah.
Rwanda.
Uh huh.
And that was the first
So
stop. was at
patronizing
the,
all of you.
That's
Red Barn.
Yeah.
There
Accent.
was a red barn there.
Oh, the Red Barn. Yeah. We used to have a Red Barn right at the end
This
of
is
our
a
street
terrible
on
way
Macadam.
to end the episode, guys.
No, it is.
No,
yeah.
Red
You
Barn?
know
Are
what,
you
Jackie?
kidding?
I think we can blame it on Jackie.
That was like the worst
You
ending.
know what? I
Blame it
will
on
take
Jackie.
the blame because
Let's do a
I
different
know.
ending.
No.
Guys.
Jackie was talking when it went wrong.
Do you want fish, chicken, or beef? Go to the Red Barn. I made that up.
I went to the Red.
Wow.
When I was a kid, we
Very
went
good.
to the Red Barn at the end. We lived on Macadam in Toronto, right by Yorkdale.
Mhm.
And right at the end of Macadam, before the Yorkdale,
I used
was,
to eat at
was
that
a
Red
Red
Barn. I used to eat at that Red Barn.
We went to that Red Barn when I was a kid to see because
Sauna
Uncle
World was
Uncle
near that Red
Bobby
Barn.
Uncle Bobby was doing an in store at the
Whoa.
Red Barn
God.
by the Yorkville.
An absolute
Not
celebrity.
Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby Saunders.
I have no idea
That
who
would
that
be a
is.
Yeah,
good
he
day.
was a British guy that had a kid show.
This is one of the perils of being the
Bimbo,
one of the
bimbo
Americans
on the
here.
Uncle
No,
Bobby
this is not-
show. Bimbo, bimbo,
what the happy birthday clown.
Bimbo, bimbo, I am here to say, I wish you and you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, boys and girls.
Great.
Was he a clown?
He was a clown, but he was
I
a
thought
he
that
was
would be
a
a
he was
better
a
ending.
he was a flat painting of a clown.
He was a cardboard
Wood.
cutout
Ew,
With a
that's
mouth
my
going-
nightmare.
with a moving mouth.
Yeah.
Oh
No, that's
Yeah.
not okay.
That's
And
not
Happy
good.
That was a
Happy would
kid
come
show?
down on
And then
a
a
string.
thing made out of donuts would come,
Happy. Yeah, Happy would come down
made out of little spongy
and,
donuts.
yeah, on a rope.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah, and
What's the noise it would make when it would
That's
fly into the air?
horrifying.
oh, it was
Uh-huh.
and,
It's an Ontario
and he
thing.
and Bobby Saunders,
Mhm.
pretty sure was always drunk.
Yes, and then at the end of
Yeah.
every show, he'd peel his face off and he'd be just a skull.
Yeah, and the kids would scream and cry.
Wow.
And he came. I heard that he came across on.
part didn't happen.
He emigrated from England. He was a vaudevillian. Emigrated with
vaudevillian?
emigrated with George Raft
Oh my god.
from
Oh.
England.
How
who
did-
I didn't even know was English.
So
George
George
Raft,
Raft
all right.
became a movie star.
Became a gangster. Became
And,
Scarface.
Yeah, he was a great gangster movie star.
No wonder he drank.
Yep.
Wow. You know what? Here's something else that's Canadian television.
Chrissy wants us to wrap
One
it up.
second, I'll just this last thing.
All right.
All right.
He was also a bus driver.
Bobby Saunders.
Yes.
Oh, I
In
thought
the
that was
spare time.
on the show.
In
No.
his spare time
Yeah.
while doing the show.
Yes, because we'd see him once in a while. He
Driving
was
a
a TT.
bus?
Yeah, because he didn't make enough money on
hosting.
hosting Uncle Bobby. It was
What about
so
doing the
badly.
in-stores at Red Barn? That didn't.
That
cover his
made him.
nut?
That made him a millionaire.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember going to meet him, and I was too afraid to talk to him.
I met Mr. Dress Up the same way.
I met Colonel
never-
Sanders.
Yeah.
She did.
Oh, he wasn't
Yeah,
a real
the movie
colonel,
movie,
you
yeah.
know.
No, he was really Colonel Sanders. I really met him.
Now we're gonna get a lot of people commenting. Oh, but Dave looks like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
yeah. And I just want to say you're right, and you're all assholes.
Are you? And have they called you yet to do the
Yeah.
commercial?
You got a new one though.
No, what?
Last week.
What?
Somebody said you look like the head Keebler elf.
Oh,
nice.
well, they can fuck off
That's
too.
sweet. Yep.
They can,
Yep.
yeah.
Why hasn't KFC or Scott's Village Poulet?
Mm.
I don't know.
Or Derek- or-
Yeah, that's right. He retired in Peterborough.
Keebler cookies.
Oh,
What?
Colonel Sanders.
Can
He
I ask
retired in
you-
Peterborough, Canada.
If
that makes sense.
if you were a Keebler elf,
If I was, yes.
what would your special flavor cookie be that you make?
Oh,
Oh.
I don't want to
Please
say.
don't see.
Say what?
Is it wiener
gonna
and
be-
popcorn flavor?
It's not going to be lavender.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought there. You see, now we finally brought it around and ended it properly. I think.
I don't think we did, Paul.
Oh, I stopped that clock. A
Oh, you
long
stopped
time
the
ago.
four. No, we have 47 seconds to go. Forever.
Yeah, it's been
Oh my God.
47 seconds
What a
for
nightmare.
about 7
Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
So that's hell. That's,
We are in a
That's
nightmare.
our hell.
It's my hell. I know that.
Well, until next time.
No,
What?
you gotta thank people.
You were the one who was in a hurry.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Well,
you want to go first?
Let's go for the full-on
Well-
Wages of Fear ending. Let's go.
all right. I would like to
Okay, play
thank.
the theme to the Wages of Fear while we do it.
All right. I would like to thank / blame Dustin Knaus, Lauren Afnier, and Kaylin Rushing, and Hazel Tito for making today's podcast possible.
Oh, that was good.
Yay, Dave.
Try
Wow.
top that motherfucker.
I don't think I can. That was
All right,
fantastic.
yeah.
Subscribe to Don't Say Paul and Dave on iTunes and Stitcher, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and Don't Say Paul Dave.
And you know what? Be sure to when you subscribe to also what do they do?
Don't
rate,
say Paul
rate
Dave.
and review.
Unless
Apparently-
Unless
you
it's today's
didn't
show.
like it.
Well,
or even if you
If
you
you
know.
don't rate and review
also tell-
today's show.
Tell your friends
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Because if you're listening, possibly you've already done it. And we're like
Also,
telling you to do something you've already done.
we're thinking of coming to a town near you. So if you want to do that, ask your town near you. 'cause we're
Yeah,
gonna come
talk
do
to
a
your
live
mayor.
show.
Talk to your
Talk
mayor.
to
Yeah.
Mayor. We will do openings.
We
of
have-
like
We'll come to
talk
your
to
red
the-
barn.
We have
whatever.
a very short 5-page writer. So that's all.
Yeah.
Very short.
Yeah.
hmm
Stop calling Paul a short rider.
That's it. Yeah. Just because I rode here on a tiny
Better
pony.
than easy writer.
And he's a writer.
Yeah.
Just because
A short writer.
he has to get on Jackie's shoulders if
Yes.
he wants to get on the
Yeah. If I
on the
want
roller coaster.
if I want to get peanut butter out of the cupboard.
All right. I think that's good, right? All right.
Get it ready, everybody. Settle down.
Calm. We need calm.
Because until next time.
See you next Tuesday.